Oh, welcome back to Cowfish Koi. You've done a video about this, me and Mason. Well before Christmas, I had to go and fetch a whacker off chap named Josh. He's got a YouTube channel. And he gave me he left a mug with his missus for Mason when I picked it up. And we did do a video, but you know, I've deleted so many and lost so many videos. I've lost it in the bin, I suppose. So I've come across this today, so I'm going to show you this. So cheers mucker for Mason's collection. I think that's backwards on the camera owner, Yoz's Koi. I don't meet the lad there, he was at work, his missus answered the door. Sorry about it being late. For the nice mug that he's made, I really appreciate it. So cheers mucker, your boxes. You can tell how long it's been there, look, covered in overspray. And like I say, we did do a video when he received it. I just got the footage, and something else as well, you'll probably see it either on this video or the last video. Some of the videos I'm recording normal, and then for some reason, them upside down, and then back to normal. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to set a few things up here, Mason. That's empty. Excuse me. Previous video, Stephen, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Stephen Lemons. He told me he was going to send me something that he had made for his tank, and he sent Mason one for his tank as well, because he had two made. You've seen Mason unravel it. I have got that temporary thing in there at the moment. I do believe if I was to push that in, the suction would keep that in. I don't think the length of that there, I don't know whether the fish would knock it out. Steve, you can watch my videos all the while. I know you've glued yours in, I was going to say to you, as yours come out, but I'm sure you've glued it in, are you mate? Because without draining the water and gluing it in, there's no way I can get it in really. Well, I can push it in, but I don't need to come back out. But I've got that pipe in at the moment. Also, you've seen Mason unwrap it. Sent Mason a mug for his collection. Next day I delivered that was. Well, it was last video, the video before. And he sent them through. I'm just trying to, I'm watching my videos now because I seem to be doing more or less the same thing over and over again. So I've looked through my last video and I'm trying to cut out, I know it's dotty and the progress of dotty. There ain't much else is there really to film. So I'm just trying to change things around. I'm going to get off now because I've got a phone call coming through and I'll get back to you in a bit. Sorry about that. I'm back. I've had to go out. I don't know if I put it on the video before. I've got a garage with a kick car in, I've had it for years. Somebody broke into it, smashed out the roof, asbestos, the gaffer wall paid for a new roof. My daughter's moved in a few doors away, has got a garage, it's half full of the owner's stuff, private rental. So I've been cleaning some of that out for the bloke, and then we let me put the kick car in there. But I've got to sell my motorbike first. So I barricaded the door, panels across screws and so the car get in the door, but then smash into the asbestos. The car nicked nothing out there, there's a compressor in there, you ain't going to pick that up. No chance. Cement mixer, my kick car, everything else has come out. But you know what them like though, opportunities. So my grandson, because he's so far away, he's dossy with his mate. That was what the phone call was. Somebody tried to break into the gate in the yard. So I've had to jump up sticks and go and sort that out. It's just what's the matter with these kids? When they leave school now, they should stick them straight in the army. 5 years, all of them, boys and girls. The lot, shove them in. Just crazy. Back to the car. Now you've all seen these before. I've got a set of these in my filter house. Mine's inside obviously, this one is, but as you can see, that canister there is facing the daylight out that way, and I do leave the doors open because this fish in the tank on his own gives some natural daylight. But I've never had that filter in there, got that colour. Another good green. There's brown, green and everything in there. I don't know what's going on there. Got them out in the daylight. See the green there? That's where it was facing the door. It's a shame really, because how clean that is, how clean that is. That looks almost like a bit of a rust spot in that, so I'm going to have to change that anyway. I've just been trying to look around here, see if there's any cracks or anything, but obviously it's only leaking when it's under pressure, so you can't really tell. Let's get these out anyway, and it's no good showing you that because you know how to do it. Most of you know how to do it anyway. Just get the filters and the seals out and get it in bits. Just trying to set a microphone. Trice bought me a couple of years ago, but obviously needs charging, so I hope you can hear me. I've only bought it on here just to have a look at these seals. See the amount of grease I put on. Like I said, this one stopped. Of course, really how these can wear that much. Like I said, I did put a fair bit of Vaseline on them. Just get the remnants out of the container. Oh, then when I open these up, they look like the same size, but they are. One's thicker than the other one. A bit like Pete and Dave. One's thicker than the other one. Pair of twats. Keep them in there. What I've took out. I could have just swapped the one in that one that was leaking, really, but when I had my own garage doing car repairs, they used to come in for one ball joint. I used to swap the both. Same with everything else. Not everybody does that. If they've been put on the car together, they've wore down together. So that's how I look at it. Why don't you put them in there, copy your divvy? Now them, to me, look like them too big. I've had to pick the other ones out with that little screwdriver you just seen me. I don't know if you can see this screw, I've got the phone facing down. So my apologies if you can't see it properly. My neighbours probably think I've lost the plot talking to myself. I feel like that Vaseline's melting in this heat. Anyway, talking of twats, you okay? Twat. Hope everything's alright, mate. I'll call you a bit later. See how things are, mucker. These rings in here, I've just said, they seem a little bit bigger. Because I've had to pick them out with this screwdriver. Them are just fell in. Put a grease in that hole there, pull that out. Well, you can see the amount of Vaseline I put around that to seal, that's quite a bit. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take these out, clean these up and put the other ones on. They look thinner than them. So what I might do is, if it'll work, put them in, put them on the top of the bottles, but I'm going to try the original one first. I'm going to clean these off and get back to you. Right, I've had to bring you back. These are for a 10-inch filter, which is what these are. I'll just put that on there. Nowhere near. Absolutely massive. Here we go. Let me happen to make all it. There you go. Anyway, what do they put measurements on when they don't know what they're dealing with? Ah dear. Now these are way thicker. You can see that going on there, of course with the phone at all. This is what you call a dry run. Try it first, see if it fits, before you put it all back together. And I really don't think that's going to go on there. It has. Now, sod's law, if I message this company, I'm going to say send them back. What I'm going to do, I'm going to clean these two off. Oh, sorry, these two off the bottles there. Clean them two off. And then put these old seals, just up these, they'll drop out when I pull the bottle out. Take these off, clean them up, put the new filters in. And go from there, see if I can get them back on. Just going into the lean-to just to take a photo of these seals so I can message the company. I know what they're going to say, send them back. But I'm having to use the two in the lids. I've put them in, they're too big. I just hope they don't drop out, but at the moment I'll show you. As you can see, I'm setting them up upside down so they don't fall out. You can see the difference in both sides of them seals. That one don't look much different, but it's supposed to be a tight fit on it, obviously, so it don't drop out. That's just nowhere near. What can I say? I'm going to do the other two now, clean them up, get that back together. Put the water on, see if put some pressure through it, see if they leak. The freaking hell's going on with these companies? Why do people have to keep changing things? Show you something now. That's the one I want to change now. Now for some reason now, looks like a flask, and there's only them little triangles there is where the water flows through. The centre bit's solid. Ah dear, I don't know. Anyway, let's get it together. doing the right thing or doing the wrong thing, I don't know. So the new seals have come, them too big. I've just took a photo of them. The new seals, even though they're too big, I've dropped them into the filter housing, which I'm in there. The ones that I've taken out of here, I'm forcing in there and hoping it'll make a better seal, because the other ones are just way, the new ones have sent them way bigger, as you can see. So I'm just going to try this, otherwise I want to try and send them back, and now I don't know what's what now, because I've mixed them up, look. Well, I will, because they're bigger, are they? Pillock. I'm just going to fit that on now, get some water, pressurise it, see what happens. Probably look out of all three. Oh, look at that for the figure. Got the hose on. I had press record. Then put my hand in front of it, like a pillock. I'm going to try and put something around this to stop the sun catching it. Just letting it flush through on the floor. Just let them filters flush a little bit. I should have soaked them really, but the wind picked up, everything was blowing everywhere and I forgot. Hey, back to the filters. Well, now seem like them leaking, so just going to leave these. Oh, I've got to stop saying so. Ah, here we go, straight away, look. Straight away. And that ain't under pressure because the water's running out. Ah! That's some spot it up. Put that there in the way. Sorry about the camera work. Looking from the top now as well. As you can see, that's made no difference at all whatsoever. That's exactly what it was doing before. What I've done, I've turned the tap off so it's under full pressure. Turn the tap out and have a bit of pressure off. Nope. Another waste of time and money. Whoops. Boobies. Back to the drawing board. It's all going tits up. Now in this one I thought I'll do this video. Set everything up on the table as you can see. The wind's picked up. Everything's gone tits up. The way it's just come out, it's gone all over my feet. The wind's blew my camera off the table. Blew my paper towel over into all the weight and ruined all that. Ah dear. Typical day, Carpish Koi. I've just took this filter out. Now I don't know whether you can see that nick there. Now that I don't know whether that's caused it or not, the bottle not going down deep enough, but that was bent inside here and I've settled it out and turning that over that way. These are a silly design, these are. There's a little neck in there, them should be longer, because when you're trying to put them together they do this and they never sit right. You've got a tiny little collar there, look. If that was about an inch longer, that'd sit on that lovely, and then when you screw this on it'd sit on that lovely, or that one longer, or even make these filters a little bit longer. Madness. What I'm trying to do now, I've swapped that over like I said, turn that upside down. Now what I'm going to do is, that one more leaking, so I'm swapping the canisters over. Now that'll either, if that one leaks it'll tell me that the canister's got a crack and it's leaking. And if this one leaks again with this canister on, the chance of it's got something to do with this. That might be why they've sold it. A lot of you have obviously, if you've changed these, you'll know what I'm on about, but this is what I mean about. Look how the cylinder moves in there, and as you're trying to screw that there, look, it's moving, and it should sit on that little spout. If that spout was longer, it'd stop this moving. So sometimes, instead of it sealing down there, it's stuck on the side of the filter. As soon as you move it, look, it moves the filter. Now I know that's leaning over there now, look, instead of sitting upright. Absolute crap design. No difference that's going to make, but you try everything to try and solve the problem. Again, look, it's leaning against the bottle here rather than sitting up straight. Absolutely crap. Oh, it's fell again, look. And of course, if it's actually stuck to the top of the filter or not. Anyway, I'm going to faff about this. It's up against the bottle again now, look, so you can't screw it down. I'm going to fiddle with this and get back to you. Take two. All that there looks like it's sealed. And it's trickling through there. And that looks dry to me. What an absolute nightmare. Nope. That one's leaking. That's the one that was leaking on this cylinder. I was thinking then that I might have put the cylinder on the skew with and it was sealing. The trouble is you don't really want to over tighten these. because you can squash the seal. Nope, still leaking. So that's telling me that this eye broke. It's telling me that I have a problem. It's obviously that cylinder. And why is it always leaking in the same place at the front? If it was the cylinder, you are going to screw this back on exactly the same place every time. It'd leak from there or something surely. When it was on here, it was leaking the front here. It's leaking as bad. I've got to be honest with you. I could be honest with it now more. £13 for filters and £9 for seals and the wrong seals. I'm going to message the company, see what they say. If they say send them back, I'll call because I put some of them on. I can take them all back out, clean them off, because I know the smaller seals and the ones that come on mine. I seem to still doing the same. Every now and then a pulse rate. I'm going to have to make do. It was leaking more than that before. I'm just going to have to make do. Like I say, I messaged the company. See what they say about it. No doubt they'll say send it back. I'm just going to wrap that bit of white palm around that floor to keep the sun off it. Just tidying things up, thought I'd bring you back. Showed you earlier. Temperature's on, move your fingers, 15 degrees on the back end. This is saying 16.5. And the little fella there is up to 18 degrees. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this one door shut to keep the sun off him. If it's 18 degrees now, Monday's supposed to be even hotter. It seems to be cleaning a little bit. And like I said, I'll be cleaning the filters out. So I'm not going to go down screen now too quick. Another thing about these tube taps now, look, it's either too much or not enough. I'm trying to tap down the garden. Let that trickling, let that running a little bit. I did use one of these sticks yesterday, and it's saying there's no chlorine in the water at all. Poo bugger just stuck up the corn on his own. I'm going to switch this water off on this filter now and then put my stuff in the bin. Oh, look at the old current bun. Hoping to pop over to my old mate Dave's in it with Pete. Just waiting for Pete to pick me up. Keeps moaning about me Daphne here, though he? Well, keeps on about me Daphne, not moaning. Look at that, look. Dave lad. Bosher. Take them over to him. Leave the lid off and down to some item. Just waiting for Pete to pick me up. Put that back on in a bit. Oh, one was showing me chin for. Both chins. As soon as Pete comes, I'll come and grab that. I hope you can understand the next piece of video that I've added on. I ain't got a clue what's going on. I've had a few people messaging me saying I'll put the same video on twice, maybe 2 or 3. New software that I'm using. I'm still losing videos and videos are getting mixed up again for some reason. I just ain't got a clue. Normally they just, as I upload them to my computer, they're more in file order, so I add them on one at a time, but I just ain't got the editing abilities to swap and change and cut and chop, because I'm using the free version, which is a trial version at the moment. So the next video you're about to watch, as I've watched it on my phone, it sounds distorted, and it might affect your ears, so I don't know what's caused it, but just in case, be prepared. Great day, great viewers over there with Dave and Vicky. Nice hospitality as always. I'll be called making a cup of tea on the turn up, even though I'm known that way. If you want to see how Dave got on with his Daphne, pop over to his channel and I'll show you on there. Never know, I'm so excited how with Daphne. As you can see, I took quite a fair few in that jar, and I thought that was the majority. Don't know if you'll see it now. Dave tells me in the dark, takes a torch, so you can see him back in the water. His water's black compared to mine, so I'm just going to have a quick look now. See how many's left, that he's in it. That's tub one. I don't see anything with a reflection. Tub two. Yeah, so there's loads left in there. Tub three. Look at it out the way from here. Yeah, there's loads in there. Can't believe how much now spent on that here. Oh, crazy. Anyway, have a swim. Got his soaking. There's nothing for food. Nice nylon feather. Put some more worms. Beautiful cracker in there. Got a scarf from Berkeley's got. I think there's something hungry in the today. So that's nice in the pictures compared to there. I was explaining to Dave yesterday how big one of these fish in there. And he literally pissed himself a laugh and said, there's no way you've got some sapling. And we get it out. Probably tomorrow with Mason. The market's transferring from Mason's tank into our pond. The whole video, like, so you've got to have his hair cut there. He'll have his hair painted. So I'm going to go tomorrow. Lovely job, yeah. Clean up a little bit now. I'm pretty much all set. I think that's what it was. Still like to still put it in, so you can actually see him better through the camera than what I can see through my glasses. All looking good. Lovely jumbler. Are you taught? Beautiful. I had a message this morning about a friend of mine. His car, he's got a problem. One of his car impalling full of sores. He's the lad who got Mason into football here. Champion bloke. So he's at work. I've got to go over. As soon as I get a message, I've got to go over and do a scrape. See what's going on with his. Glad to say that these all seem to be doing okay. Temperatures in the UK at the moment. My intentions was, me and Mason was going to get the fish out of Mason's tank, do a little video on them, and while the temperature's like this, neutralise them with a pool in Mason's tank. Get the fish that we want to keep out of Mason's tank and put them in our pond. He's off on his scooter now with his mate out and about, so I've just popped in here. That's saying 21 degrees over there. That's saying 22. They look absolutely beautiful after keeping salting. Beautiful fish. Because this is on the same video, it looks like I'm doing the same, filming the same thing all the time. I was swimming around earlier on. Our Dotty. And he's at 21. So I've kept this door open because the sun is full on through here. I just can't control the temperature near at all. Obviously the heater ain't working, so because of the temperature. I ain't going to film it, but I'm just going to get the net out and have a look at him, see how he is today. We go away Friday for Masons tournament. It's Tuesday today. So I want to do a water change on all these Thursday. Beautiful. Sod's law, I'm filming, someone's at the door. I'll get back to you in a bit. I've been back a few hours now. Just been chilling in the house, it's so hot. I had a wash down, change of clothes before I went to Ian's. Pulled up at Ian's, I was as wet as before I went, sweat. Back in the garden as you can tell. The wind's starting to pick up. See the lower branch of the tree there. I'm surrounded by what looks like storm clouds. That wind's really blowing, you can hear the fence panel behind me rattling. I've just felt a few speckles and I've come out to water the garden actually. Ian's fish, he's got a Tanchow Kitsuri. It's got ray scales, some other remnants of marks. That's been jumping. Ian's got a waterfall, concrete waterfall. He's built with a slipway stainless steel trough where the water comes out. Don't have that running. Done a water test. I bought a brand new water kit. I'll do a documentary on that. Done a water test. His water's absolutely perfect. Nothing with his water at all. Done 2 scrapes. Could hardly get any slime off here the fish at all. I'm sure that the one, the name of the fish gone straight out of my head. But the one I've treated, I've had him out, scraped him, hardly any slime. Looked under the microscope, I couldn't find nothing at all. Blew off. I'm assuming the other one is a blue off. He looked like he just got a little red mark on his head, so I've got him out to do a scrape on him. I said that I a koi, that I mate, but as I've got him out, done a scrape, put him in the net. We've had him in the net in the pool to do it. Test the scrapes, couldn't find nothing at all. Like I said, there weren't enough slime really to do anything. I said it could be that time of the them spawning. He's knocked himself on the because say he's got a brick waterfall, and he's got his coping stones at the top, overhang, probably about 2 inches. Spawning time, the temperature room having them tending to jump. It could have been flukes. As I said, the now slime on them, all feed them, all swimming around. His water's absolutely perfect, and I mean perfect. And we keep saying we clean our filters too much. He don't clean this and that often. He's the lad who got mice in the football, I said before. So I've treated this fish, explained to him what to get and how to treat it. Similar really to what Dotty's got. Same markings, that ray scales to start with, and infection in it, and a few blemishes over its body. The blew off when I got that out to treat that, and I've lifted it out the water. It's in a net. I lifted it out the water to try and treat it. It looked like it had opened up into like a little cut. So I've treated that for him. Blew off. A lot of the koi, excuse me, a lot of the chemicals we use on the koi, the off don't like it at all. A bit like the tamasabas, there's certain treatments you have to watch with tamasabas as well. So I've just treated that wound. I've put salt in the water, and he's got a salt tester anyway, so he tested that, and I've sent him what mine's at the moment, and I said it's up to you. I'd leave it exactly as it was, but I said it's entirely up to you, and I've asked him to take the fish out tomorrow and treat it, and then leave it today and treat it, leave it today and treat it, and just keep an eye on it, and if it looks better, just leave the salt in. But for a few days, at least a week. I'm away Friday, today is Tuesday. I'm away Friday with Mason's football team. I don't know why I swallowed a fly, perhaps I'll die. Oh. But you're in here for the temperature. Oh God. I've swallowed something in that wind. The temperature in my pond was 20 point something when I've done the reading before I went to Ian. Just now reading 21.1. I thought there was a crack in the screw, but it comes down. Oh, I don't know what that is. 21.1 in the main pond. Oh dear. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that happened to me earlier on, that did. I've swallowed a mozzie or something. I've just closed these up. Who's the wind? Oh, my apologies. Strange weather in the UK. Oh, I'm going to have to go have a drink. 23.9, that's reading. 24, that's in the same water tank. Mason's pond. Look at that. That's on the floor, that is 25. As you know, I keep this door shut to keep the sun off it, because when that door's open, it blazes round this. End. I've just left that door open to let a bit of breeze in and keep the sun off it. I think I've said before, I've been trying to drop the temperature in Mason's tank. 13 degrees, I've got it down to, so I could try and get roughly the main pond, so we could put the fish in that we want to keep. And now that one's gone through the roof. There's only a couple of degrees between the two. I've got to take my wife's car tomorrow for MOT. Mate won't take it. If anything needs doing, then my mate does it for me. So I'm with him tomorrow, so I'll be having nothing tomorrow. Thursday, I'm doing a big water change on these, because then I'm going away. My grandson's looking after the house. Mason leaves everything. I don't know how many times I've tidied this shed up without mice. Just seen a pipe on the floor. Clean all this shed out. Asking to put things back, like mouse kids, leave them everywhere. And I just noticed this and all. Now you've got a clue, where did you have that from there? I'm up on the door from there. While I'm showing you the floor. Nothing more to report really. I went down here and sorted his out. When I come back, it's only 4 days. Next Wednesday or Thursday, I'll pop over. A day film. It is where I live. If there's a way to get into your garden, I'd rather not film it, because I'm talking years ago. I know another person who lost his fish. He was on the back of the canal. People were jumping out of his garden, nicking his fish, and then selling them. And I know, because I bought one here. And it's something I've never done. I've never bought fish, especially when kids come in with a carrier bag with no water with a fishy. I've never bought fish off anybody that way, or fishing tackle, or car tools, or anything for that matter. Bullshit. Anyway, that went really bad over the back there. That's cleared up. The sun's shining over there. That goes down there. You probably see the clouds behind me now. They've all departed. I know it's a kite channel. I'm just showing you the bleeding clouds. What's the matter with me? Losing the plot yet. See, I'm surrounded by them. Oh dear. I want to water my garden. And I might bring you back Thursday and let you know what's going on. Oh, there we are then. Pete, you're a twat. We're preparing now the fish the day before Barcelona. Maisons tournament. Maisons just helping me now set the over up. Empty some of the water out the dotty, get out the big tank because the temperatures we've been having lately have been off the scale, as you all know. So we're just preparing them out, making some fresh water before Mason goes and plays his tournament.
Good.
Good lad.
Dad's just going to get Dotty out to check the skin.
Can you get the camera in close, mate, so they can see? There's one side, little mark there on his scales, which you expect. Sorry, mate. And calm down a little bit. Oops. Okay, can you see him?
Yep.
And you can look at this side. It's healing up absolutely beautiful. Just salt water that is now. As you can see, we've drained the water out as low as we can. I'll put some more salt in there, then by the time we come back off the holiday, I'll be happy to put that fish back in Mason's tank. Okay, mate? Nice one.
Look at Dotty. See how beautiful he is after his treatment.